We made it. Welcome, everyone, to Tuesday's Tea Talk. If you haven't met me already, I'm Danny Cade. So whether you're here live or watching the replay, welcome to my show. As I was hunting down a subject for today's topic, it actually came up that today is Ben and Jerry's Free Cone Day. And although I won't get endorsed for telling you that, for many ice cream lovers, that's like hitting the jackpot. So if you didn't know, you do now. And it's a great opportunity to get out there and enjoy a scoop or two of their iconic flavors like Chunky Monkey or fish food without having to spend a dime. Like, what's not to love about that? So how could I not share this with you? But before we get that free scoop, let's take a moment to examine the pros and cons of enjoying ice cream and whether or not it's something we should enjoy on a regular basis. And I'm going to admit, ice cream, it does. It has a way of lifting your spirits. There's something magical, even unique about that creamy texture, with that rush of sweetness that just brings an instant smile. And maybe it's the memories of childhood summers or sharing a bowl with friends. Whatever the reason, science has proven that eating ice cream triggers the release of dopamine, that feel-good chemical in the brain. And that's not just all in our heads. It actually makes us happy. And there's more to ice cream than just a mood boost. Despite its reputation, ice cream does offer some nutrients. Okay, and I say that very loosely. For example, since most ice cream is made from dairy, it's a good source of calcium, which plays a crucial role, as you remember from the TV commercials as a kid, in building and maintaining strong bones. There's also a bit of protein in there, which helps with muscle repair and keeps you feeling fuller longer. And while it's certainly not a replacement for lean meats or protein shakes, it's not totally void of nutritional benefits either. But beyond nutrients, ice cream is one of those treats that bring people together, whether it's enjoying a free cone day with your friends or sharing a bowl with your family. There's something about ice cream that creates moments and memories. It's that social side of the scoop, those bonding moments. And even for those with dietary restrictions, ice cream can be included now, especially now that many of the ice cream stores offer a variety of versions. Some of them are non-dairy or they're lower in sugar, or some of them are even packed with probiotics. So if you're lactose intolerant or looking for a healthier alternative, there's still a place for ice cream in your life, not like when we were kids. But as with most indulgent foods, ice cream comes with its downsides too. And it's important to be aware of them before you go diving head first into that pint of fish food. First, let's talk sugar, as it's no secret that ice cream is packed full of it. A typical scoop of Ben and Jerry's can have an upwards of 25 grams of sugar. And if you're like most people, you probably won't stop at just one scoop. Over time, consuming excess sugar, it leads to a variety of health issues, including insulin resistance, inflammation, energy crashes. And if you're someone who's managing blood sugar levels, those sweet scoops might cause a spike and a subsequent drop that leaves you feeling absolutely sluggish. Then there's the hidden additives. We know that ice cream often contains stabilizers and emulsifiers, and that's designed to improve the texture as well as extend the shelf life. And while these additives aren't inherently labeled as being harmful for most people, some studies suggest they can cause digestive issues or inflammation, particularly in sensitive individuals. So if you have a delicate gut, those ingredients can actually aggravate your symptoms. A question for you to consider. Does your ice cream actually melt? And you can test that. Take a carton, maybe you've got some old ice cream that is freezer burned, leave it out, see if it melts. And I'm just going to say that ice cream should melt. All right. So let me know how that goes for you. Okay, the dairy, that can also be a huge culprit for many, as being lactose intolerant is not a joke. And if you're one of the many people who struggle with it, eating regular ice cream can cause bloating, cramping, and general digestive discomfort. Fortunately, there's plenty of non-dairy options available now, but for those who are still reaching for that regular scoop, it's really important to keep in mind how it may affect your digestion. Lastly, while ice cream may offer some nutrients, and again, some nutrients, is not exactly packed with fiber or other key vitamins and minerals. It's a treat, not a meal replacement. And because it's so high in sugar and fats, it can lead to too many empty calories that don't provide much nutritional value, which adds up quickly if you're not careful. So, should you skip free cone day? Absolutely not. Ice cream can still have a place in a balanced life as it's all about moderation, mindful choices, and not letting a sweet treat turn into a routine habit. Okay. And here's a few easy tips for you being able to enjoy your ice cream without feeling the guilt. I found portion control is the best one. Go for the smallest scoop. Um, or you can even try sharing a pint with friends. And when I say a pint, I mean ice cream. Okay. You can also make better choices. You can look for lower sugar while avoiding artificial sweeteners. There's also the non-dairy options that are out there if that works better for you. And if you're having ice cream as a treat, you can try pairing it with a protein-rich snack. That'll help stabilize blood sugars and keep you full. Okay. Also, remember to savor it. Don't scarf it down. Take your time enjoying each bite because the slower you eat, the more you appreciate the flavors and the less likely you are to go overboard. Okay. At the end of the day, ice cream is meant to be enjoyed. And free cone day, it's a perfect time to go do exactly that. So go ahead, grab that free cone, take a nice deep breath, and enjoy it. It's not about being perfect. It's about balance and finding joy in the simple pleasures, like the creamy bliss of a free scoop of Ben and Jerry's. Go get one and let me know what flavor you get. Okay, and if you're around tomorrow, I'm going to be back at 1 o'clock my time, Pacific Standard Time. I want to share some things with you about the dirty truth about everyday products. In fact, there's a great show, Vitality for Life show. It's a monthly thing we do on tomorrow night as well. I'm going to tell you a lot about it in my show. It'll take 10 minutes or so to do that. Also, there is some information on that in my wellness center, Danny Cade Wellness. And if you haven't gotten yourself a membership yet, I'll make sure that the link is attached with, depending on where you're watching, either above or below. And that'll be alongside with a link to my YouTube channel in case you like my shows and you want to watch more. I also have a really nice group on Facebook. There's several wellness educators in there, different subjects, different specialties. It's great. They're starting to surface and share things with us, and it's good. This is where we learn things. So pop on in and take what you like, leave the rest. Also, if you're one that you like your information nice and quiet, I will also have a link to my blog available for you so you can sit back with your favorite cup of tea, coffee, whatever, and enjoy. So I just want to thank you everyone for being here, and I hope you enjoyed today, and do go get that free cone of ice cream. I do want to know what flavor you get. Let me know if you find black licorice because that's my favorite. All right, guys. Thanks. See you next time. Bye for now.